here I'm showing you a Jaguar Tibby key, and this is a key blade. It's uncut. The reason why I'm showing you this is because we have a 2000 Jaguar XJ8 that the keys are locked in the trunk. So we're going to cut a key and go out there and unlock that trunk. Really tricky kind of key, because on this one has 8 chambers, and on each one of those chambers there are 4 angle cuts that are going to be made, and I'll show you a finished key after we get done cutting and explain a little more to you, and then we'll go try to open the car. Okay, we're making some cuts here. Really kind of a crazy key. You know, sometimes we look at some of the type of key blanks that we use on our cars driven here in this country, and we go, wow, that's a luxury car, or that's a very expensive this or that or the other. And you know, I'll give you a prime example. This key that I'm cutting here, or this key blade for this Jaguar, sure, you know, it may be a British type of vehicle, but it's not a new system. In fact, it's rather old, and it's common in European countries. For instance, a 1994 or 96 Ford Falcon over in the British countries would use this same keyway. The same kind of Tibby key that we're using here on our expensive and luxurious Jaguar. One thing you should understand about the Tibby key Jaguar type of lock system, you can stick a key in that lock, a Tibby key that's not cut, and you can operate the lock, the key lock cylinder, to the lock position. So in other words, anything will lock the car, but only a correctly cut key will unlock it. That's a real nice feature there, but people kind of forget. Everything has to be done extremely accurate. There's no room for error. None. You make a mistake, you gotta start over. You miss an angle, you can't make it up. You gotta start over. And believe me, these blanks are not cheap. So as you go through them, because you're not being careful, you gotta remember you're burning up money. And it's not your customer's fault. So when you do this, keep your distractions to a minimum. So here we have a finished product. You can see the various angles that we've had to cut in this key. You can see all 8 chambers, and I'm rotating it around so that you can see how the key is cut from the tip to the bow. This is the one here where you gotta have a key to open up the trunk on this car, and so that's what we actually cut. And now we're going to open the trunk, and this is an XJ8, so there we go. We're in there. There's the battery. We're going to hook up to the battery, and we're actually going to program this key into the car. Bottom line is, let me explain something to you. If there are no keys at all, this is not a Ford type Jaguar. This is definitely a European style Jaguar, so you have to program 2 keys into this car.